Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. This is Johnny Mac, the Gravy Guy. I'm going to show you how to upgrade your instant ramen noodles so that you don't have to use those tasteless little packets. In this recipe, I'm going to show you how to make two ramen noodle recipes, one quick, easy, spicy recipe, and one fully loaded, hearty ramen noodle upgrade. The first ramen noodle sauce recipe is very easy to make, and a lot of the items you have readily available in your pantry, so the good thing is you don't have to use these nasty little packets that come with the ramen noodles. Here are the ingredients for the first instant ramen noodle sauce upgrade. 1 packet of ramen noodles, 1/4 of a cup of low sodium soy, 1 garlic clove, a little bit of vegetable oil to fry that garlic clove in, 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and 2 teaspoons of Sriracha chili sauce. Let's get into it. Work with the ramen noodles first. You can cook it to the packet's instructions. This one says to boil for about 2 minutes, 1 minute per side. So I'm using 1 packet of ramen noodles, putting it into a boiling saucepan. You want to work with the noodles first. The sauce comes together really quickly, so you want to have the noodles ready to go. The ramen noodles we whipped up really quick. Now the sauce, it comes together in a flash. So make sure that those noodles are ready, obviously, beforehand. Grab a saute pan, garlic, we're gonna mince the garlic. If you have pre-minced garlic, it's even faster, but grab the garlic, give it a little bit of a mince, put it into a saute pan over medium to medium high heat. Throw in a little bit of vegetable oil. Saute the garlic for about 30 seconds or so just to bring out some flavor. Then you can add 1/4 of a cup of low sodium soy, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and then 2 teaspoons of Sriracha or your favorite hot sauce. Stir it up. Dissolve the sugar. Reduce this until it starts to become a little bit thick. Give it a little bit of a stir. So there you go, how about that? That's a college student gourmet ramen noodle delight. You just upgraded your instant ramen noodles. You threw away that tasteless, salty spice pack and upgraded with a homemade sauce that you can make in minutes with items that you have readily available in your pantry, and now it's time to dig in. And now for the second recipe for the instant ramen noodle upgrade. You may have to have a nap after you have this hearty comfort food style instant ramen noodles upgrade. No, it's not hard to make, but yes, it's packed with flavor and loaded with delicious ingredients. These are the ingredients for an upgraded ramen noodle type sauce. This is more of a hearty type comfort food. It has a little bit more of a punch. We have 1 pack of ramen noodles, 3 mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms that you like. I used Bella mushrooms, chopped them up. 3/4 of a cup of tofu, 1/4 of an onion chopped, 1/2 of a cup of chicken broth, 1/2 of a cup of low sodium soy, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. We have 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, a dash of pepper, 1 garlic clove. We have a little bit of vegetable oil, about a tablespoon or so to fry everything up. And then we have some garnishment. We have green onions, we have some sesame seeds, and we have a little bit of seaweed. For this ramen recipe, we'll start off with the sauce first. Add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to a saute pan over high to medium-high heat. Make sure the oil's hot and add the mushrooms. I'm using 3 baby portobello mushrooms chopped. You can use any mushrooms that you like. Make sure that the mushrooms are well coated in that oil. Throw in 1/4 of a cut onion, that's about 45 grams. You can caramelize these bad boys as much as you like. You can give them a little bit of a golden brown, or you can caramelize them whatever you wish, but I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a golden brown. Then take 1 clove of garlic, mince it, and pop it in the pan. Saute that garlic for roughly about 30 seconds to bring out the flavor, and be careful, watch it, don't burn it. Perfect, so the vegetables, they're ready to go, nice and soft, a little bit golden brown. We're gonna move them to the side for just 1 second. We're gonna clear the pan and work on some tofu. Add a little bit more vegetable oil, roughly about a tablespoon, to a nice hot saute pan over medium to high heat. Add 3/4 of a cup of tofu, that's about 110 grams. And make sure you get them all in there. Give them a little bit of a stir, fry these as much as you like, give them a little bit of a golden brown color, and then we're ready to move on to the next step. Once the tofu has had a nice saute, it's time to bring back the mushrooms, onions, and garlic. Pour them back into the pan, give them a little bit of a stir. The bulk of the ingredients for the ramen sauce are ready. We're going to put it to the side, grab a saucepan or sauce pot, throw in a little bit of water per the instructions for the ramen noodles, throw those noodles in, cook them halfway per the instructions. This says 3 minutes, so I'm going to cook it for 1.5 minutes, and I'm going to finish it with the sauce. Now the ramen, they look good. You can strain them out if you like, but I'm just going to use the spider and prop them up and put them to the side. It's time to put this upgraded ramen noodle sauce together. Grab that saute pan with the bulk of the sauce ingredients. Add 1/2 cup of low sodium soy sauce. To this, add 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Grab a spatula, give it a little bit of a stir. Add 2 tablespoons, 25 grams of dark brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. To that, add 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar and a dash, roughly about 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper to taste. Grab a spatula, give it a little bit of a whirl, bring it to a simmer over medium to medium-high heat, let it simmer for roughly about 1 to 2 minutes. And now it's time to throw those ramen noodles in, and remember, we only cooked it halfway previously, so we're going to cook it the remainder of the way, so roughly 1.5 to 2 minutes. You can go a little bit further if you like. It really all depends on how much liquid you want in that upgraded ramen noodle sauce. If you want just a little bit of a liquid, then you can cook it for a long time. If you want a lot of that liquid, just cook it for a little bit, just until those ramen noodles are done and you're ready to go. So there you go, that's a ramen noodle upgrade, a little bit better than those packets. That's how you make a hearty ramen noodle sauce. Thanks for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. Hope that you enjoyed these recipes on ramen noodle upgrades. Hey, and if you like sauces and gravy, smash that like button and be sure to hit that subscribe button to learn new sauce and gravy techniques. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.